So, Sagar, tell us about your journey. Like, how did cricket happen to you?
Well, cricket has always been in my family. My dad has always loved cricket, and he has played a lot of cricket in Mumbai. He has played time shield, he has played club level cricket. My uncle also used to play time shield and top A division cricket and a lot of club cricket. And then that's how cricket has got into me. And as a kid, I always wanted to play cricket because that's what used to give me happiness. And it's basically been a family thing. And but unluckily or unfortunately, my uncle or my dad, they've not played first class cricket or any other cricket apart from club
Correct.
cricket and time shield cricket and company cricket. So it's just been a family thing, which I am quite lucky enough to live my uncle's and my dad's dream. My dad's dream was to me playing first class cricket, and that's why it's just been a family thing. And my family has just been supportive, and they've supported me throughout. My mom has played a very important role in it. My sister, everyone from the family, they've always supported me for each and everything, especially for cricket.
So, like, at what age did you start, and who was your first coach, your first academy?
I started, I think I was 10 years old, 10, 11 years old, and my first coach has been Vidya Paradkar sir at National Cricket Club. So from that age, I have been going to national, and Paradkar sir was in charge over there, and I have always played over there. And then luckily, I got selected for LR Tersi as well. That time, Achrekar sir was coach over there. They used to
Correct.
have pre-practice at that time. They used to have four different nets for seniors, juniors, and from there also LR Tersi has played a decent role in there. Hindu Gymkhana used to conduct it, and
Correct.
national, well, we used to go as kids, where a lot of players, and that time national was in, and I'm sure it is in A division now as well. But that time Wasim Jafar, Zair Khan, and all those legends of cricket have played from there.
Correct. And Sagar, we like those who are into Mumbai cricket, they know how quality a player you are, and you you have played. I mean, you have immense experience. You have played at multiple levels. Like you have played in Sri Lanka. Currently you are playing in Pondicherry. You have played lot of cricket in Mumbai. So tell us what differentiates all these conditions. Like tell us about each state where you have played. Like
So, see, conditions matter the most in games, but your thought process and your preparation for a game or practice has to be the same. You can face different conditions on different days, but Bombay has always been a very competitive cricket. Every game is a new challenge because sometimes you're playing at Maidans, especially when you're playing at Azad Maidan, Cross Maidan, Shivaji Park. There are multiple matches going on at the same time where you have to concentrate and you have to be on top of your game, and you have to always concentrate and give your 100%. Well, every game you have to give your 100%, but concentration level on those maidans is different. Then you have gymkhanas where you can freely play cricket, and it is always it is always said, there is an old saying, whoever plays cricket in Mumbai can play cricket in any part of the world, because there are so many challenges which you have to face and which you have to go through and play cricket. And if you
correct,
go over that challenge, and that's what gets the best out of you. And that is why Mumbai cricket is one of the most iconic cricket in India, because of structure what they've got.
correct,
And now I've been playing for Pondicherry since last 6 7 years, and Pondicherry has been outstanding. The journey what we have had as being a baby association, we just had one ground in Pondicherry when we started in 2018, but at the moment there are six grounds, out of which four are first class ground where first class games have happened. I think last year Dilip Trophy happened, Devdar Trophy has also happened, and Cricket Association of Pondicherry is doing an exceptional job conducting these matches, and the facilities is outstanding. It is all in one
correct,
campus. There are five massive grounds. There is a gym built. There is an indoor 6 lane indoor, and you name it, whoever wants, they can use the facilities, and it is just outstanding what the Cricket Association of Pondicherry is doing. So it is really good what they have done. And playing in Sri Lanka, so I was offered I was offered to play first class cricket in Sri Lanka. That was quite a lot of experience for me, starting in first class cricket, because in Sri Lanka it is very competitive. You have about 4 5 international players playing in your team. There would be four
Hmm.
five international playing in the opposite team as well, and it is quite challenging because there is a lot of travel as well, and there are 3 day games, there are 4 day games, and the
Correct.
pitch is, it could be a flat track if you're playing, depends where you're playing. And Sri Lanka has also played a very big role in the journey of my cricketing career where
Uh,
I am, because the amount of experience I've gained in Sri Lanka is just countless. And the memories what I have of Sri Lanka playing against such big players, it was really great. So every place has just been a different journey altogether.
Correct. Any memorable moments like some senior players you have played alongside, whether in Sri Lanka,
Uh,
Mumbai, or anywhere?
well, memorable moment was, I still remember my debut game in Sri Lanka first class game. I was bowling to Upul Taranga, and my captain comes to me. Upul Taranga is just coming to bat, and my captain tells me that he likes to hit the ball and tries to dominate the bowler, and we'll have safe fielding for him. Let's have mid on back, a deep mid wicket, deep square leg, and let's not attack him, and let's not let him keep going. And because if he starts going, you know what he's done to international cricketers at international level. So I thought, let's just play a little bit of mind game and let's challenge him at the initial part. And so I had mid on in, and I wanted him to try and go over mid on. And luckily, I tried and backed my skill. And Upul Taranga was out the first ball he played to me and caught at mid on. And that was like quite a lot of memory for me, which is going to last a lifetime for me.
Absolutely. And any memories from like Mumbai, if you want, if you would like to share, like some senior players you played alongside with.
Well, I think right now, couple of years back when the COVID year, we had we had a few tournaments in Bombay and all the Ranji Trophy players and everyone was available. I was playing a Police Shield final, which is a 3 day final
Yeah,
at Police Gymkhana. I think it was against Payade or Parkofin, Parthi versus, and Surya was playing that game. And Parsi kind of won the toss, elected to bat, and Surya got about 249 or something in that game. And Parsi, he scored about 550 runs in that particular game. And that memory, I can still remember the inning, what Surya especially played. And you know, when Surya gets going, the world has witnessed it and everyone has witnessed it. So it is always a great pleasure to share the dressing room with Surya, because the energy what he gets in, and we won the game comprehensively against them, and it was just dominated by Surya all the way. And that memory is going to last again for a lifetime.
absolutely, Sagar. And talking about your performances, आपने like जब से first class चालू किया है, you are amongst the top wicket takers. Whether making debut in Sri Lanka, you took a lot of wickets. Even in Pondicherry, right now, like more than 150 wickets. So, what goes into your like apart from mindset? What physical training? What sort
See,
of daily schedule do you do?
training schedule, training is a very important part when you want to play all three formats and when you want to sustain and play cricket, when especially for a bowler like me who has to bowl about 40 45 overs, 40 overs in a day, and has to bowl like in 5 games. I think I've bowled about 200 overs, so that's a lot of overs. So a trainer and taking care of the body, giving it enough time to recover, plays a very important part. It depends on person to person how he wants to train, and it is just about keeping your fitness and keep going. And I would say, what was the other question?
What's your daily schedule like? What do you do on
See,
daily basis to
see,
maintain that
daily
fitness?
basis, yeah, daily basis, it depends on person to person. Like it is a routine which you need to follow, and it depends. Say, I have a routine of getting up early, starting my day early, listening to a little bit of music. I like to have my coffee and listening to music, read a little bit of news, then just read a few things which is available on the
Uh,
internet about what is happening around the world, and then just go about listen to a lot of music which calms the nerves down, because there is always a lot of butterflies till now before every game. So being calm and following your brain and following your instinct has to go on. And it
Correct,
depends on, actually it depends on person to person what kind of routine gets you into a right place.
correct. And uh, what would be like 5 tips from you which you think अगर आपको किसी ने वो टाइम पे दिया होता तो आपको हेल्प होता, आप अभी के बच्चों को क्या वो 5 टिप्स देना चाहोगे, स्पेशली यंग स्पिनर्स?
Young spinners, I would say, keep bowling as much as you want. Right now, I would say, when I was a kid, when I was 14, 16, my coach, that time I was selected for ELF, Ravi Kulkarni sir, used to make me bowl from start to end. There used to be no break. If I wanted to have water, the water used to come. Sir used to call for water and give it to me over there. I have to bowl, because a lot of bowling practice, a lot of practice means a lot of practice. You have to practice. I used to bowl at least 4 5 hours in a day. I used to get very tired, but that's what has helped me over the years getting bowling fitness. Because as kids, you need to develop muscle memory about how to go about bowling. And once you start developing that muscle memory, the body reacts, and um, what do you say? You can keep bowling for a longer period of time. Bowling
Correct,
especially for the kids, bowling a stock ball, you should know what your stock ball is and what your strength is, and you
correct,
should keep practicing, practicing, practicing. Well, you said five. I would just say practice is the most important thing, and keep playing as many matches as you want and as many as matches as you can.
correct,
And another thing is, simultaneously you need to study as well. Please, I would request the young kids that study also plays a very important part in your life. You can't just neglect studies and um, keep on pursuing cricket.
correct,
Pursue cricket, it is important, but simultaneously study as well, because India is a population of, say, there is so much of competition. Not everyone
correct,
is going to get selected to play Ranji Trophy or to play for IPL
correct.
and to play for the Indian team. But that's what, when your study comes in, you need to have a backup plan as well. So that's what really important.
आपने ये दो चीज बहुत ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट बोली, लाइक प्ले एज मेनी मैचेस एज यू कैन। आजकल काफी सारे प्लेयर्स टॉप डिवीजन का सिर्फ नाम लगा के दे सिट ऑन द बेंच एंड अवॉइड प्लेइंग डिफरेंट टूर्नामेंट्स और गोइंग डाउन to different tournaments or playing at lower levels. But playing as many matches as possible is very important for a player, especially उनकी जो peak age होती है वो टाइम पे। और दूसरा आपने ये भी बहुत important बोला कि education is very important. So these two things
Yes,
definitely
because as when we were kids, we used to play a lot of matches, whether it could be any division. I have started playing
exactly.
Tangalik
Yeah,
when I was what, under 16 or something. I started from E division. That's where I started doing well. You learn a lot of things
yeah,
in a game, I feel, more than practice. So playing
correct.
matches is the most important thing. And sitting outside, not getting a chance to play, is not going to help in the
Yeah,
future.
exactly. And like off lately, we have noticed so many young cricketers just boasting about like they represent certain division or a club and they are not even playing anywhere. So ideally आपके टाइम पे हम लोग देखते थे, प्लेयर्स यूज्ड टू प्ले सो मेनी मैचेस, वो लोग कभी देखते नहीं थे कहाँ खेल रहे हैं, क्यों खेल रहे हैं. बट नाउअडेज एवरीथिंग हैज बिकम वेरी लाइक प्रोफेशनल एंड दिखावा हो गया है.
Yeah, that's what social media also comes into picture. When we were kids, there was no social media, there was no Facebook, there
Yeah,
was no Instagram. It used to be always about cricket, cricket, and cricket. Now, social media plays a very important role. Say, everyone is considered to be as a professional cricketer, and well, that's what social media does to you. So,
yeah. And Sagar bhai, take us through some of your best performances till now, like whatever you remember, 4 5 of your
well,
best memorable. मुंबई की तो बात ही नहीं करनी, like we have a list of your performances, where so
say
many
my
performances, but
best
for
performance
Pondicherry.
for Puducherry when I made my Ranji Trophy debut against Bihar, and I got first innings I got 6 wickets, and second inning I got three, and I was awarded the man of the match for that particular game. It was the conditions initially were in my favor because the wicket was a bit damp, and my captain Rohit Damodaran, who has always supported me, Rohit has been a very important part of my cricketing journey because he has supported me. He has always liked my bowling style and my bowling plans, and he has always said, "Go ahead with it." So he had told me a simple plan, and I discussed my plan, and he supported me that with that, and we won the game outright. And I took 9 wickets in that particular game. That was a very memorable game for me for a long time because it being a Ranji Trophy debut game, and it's going to stay again for a lifetime with me. Then again, if I remember the game against Jharkhand at Pondicherry, flat track conditions, and Jharkhand had a lot of senior players playing for them. They had Saurabh Tiwari, they had Virat Singh, and they had the Shahbaz Nadeem playing for them, and Jharkhand being a very top team compared to what Pondicherry is, because Pondicherry is always a few years back we were just a baby in Elite Ranji Trophy,
Correct.
and again the conditions were very difficult to bowl, and I had to bowl about 45 to 47 overs in one inning, and I got 8 wickets in an inning. So that was my best. It is my best bowling figures in Ranji Trophy till now, and that's where I would like to remember it, and that's one of it. And then again, if we count, there are loads of games where I would like to say, but I don't think we have enough time for this.
Yeah, but share a few more, like
Right, again, then I think it was the last game, again, a couple of years back, was the last league game against Kerala. And Kerala was, it was, we had a home game against Kerala in Pondicherry, and Kerala was
okay,
about to qualify for knockouts if Kerala win, pardon me, if
no
Kerala win
issue.
an outright against, or maybe if they could have got a first inning lead against us, there were great chances of Kerala to get qualified for the knockouts for the quarterfinals. Then I think we were batting first, and the conditions were hard. My skipper told me that I need to bat at number four and just try and bat for time. And I think I didn't get many runs. I got about 15, 20 odd runs, and I must have batted for an hour. So the difficult part I faced, and the wicket got easier, and it got um, like nearly a slow flat track.
Correct.
And I remember we got about 390 odd runs. Paras Dogra, Paras bhai scored about 150 odd. Then everyone else contributed, and we got KB Arun Karthik had, I think, I don't remember he got 100 or no, but he got runs in that game. And then we got to about 390. And then suddenly during the game, I wasn't keeping well. I had high fever. I think some kind of viral hit me, and the next day I was not really well, and I was vomiting. I had got loose motions, And then my physio told me that, will you be even fit to bowl? I was like, you give me any sorts of medication, please, I need to bowl. We need to win this game
Correct.
anyhow. So, and then my physio had uh, given me some painkillers. He had given me a few injections so that my body gets hydrated. And then I started bowling. And I remember particularly Kerala had about seven left-handers. So left arm spinner bowling to a left-hander is a bit of a challenge itself. And I bowled
Correct.
about 40. I bowled 40 overs in that inning, and I gave exactly. I remember the figures as well. I gave 62 runs and I got 5 wickets in that particular game. And Kerala was restricted to uh, about less than 300 runs, and so we took a lead in the first innings, and then we started batting again. And I don't think we gave them batting again. And Pondicherry won by first innings, and Kerala didn't qualify. Unfortunate for Kerala, and they didn't qualify for the knockouts. So that game also, I would say, it's going to be with me for a long, long, long time, because I wasn't well the way I came back. And that game again, the match referee and the umpires saw the dedication by me of not being well, and then also giving my 100% on the field. I was awarded
Correct.
the man of the match for that game.
Amazing, Sagar bhai. And last two questions to you. Like डोमेस्टिक लेवल पे सबसे टफेस्ट बैट्समैन आपने कौन से फेस किए इफ यू हैड टू नेम अ फ्यू लाइक जिसको खेलने में मजा आया हो लाइक कंपटीशन हेल्दी कंपटीशन हुआ
Well, Suryakumar Yadav, Pondicherry has played against him a few times, and then Prithvi Shaw, we played against. Prithvi Shaw got a double hundred against us in a
या
Vijayawada game. I think it is a record. Then KL Rahul also I have bowled to, which he got about 80, 90 odd runs against us in a
करेक्ट
Vijayawada game in the quarterfinals. Padukol, no, Devdutt Padikkal, he also got about 190 odd against us in a Ranji Trophy game. So there are a few top class batters, and it is quite challenging to bowl against them. And you can't just name just one particular batsman. There are loads if you count, because Ranji Trophy, Vijayadhar and Mushtaq Ali is altogether always so competitive, and there are
करेक्ट
loads of batsmen.
करेक्ट एंड so far which has been your toughest match so far like the most difficult match you have played in
I would again like to say that Kerala game, which I particularly
correct
remember, because me being a left-arm spinner, Kerala has always had 6 to 7 left-handers, and coping up against those left-handers, bowling to left-handers, it's a different challenge altogether being a left-arm spinner.
yeah all right Sagar bhai thank you for your time uh, we are purposely taking this interview short because we'll soon catch you up on the ground when you are in
Absolutely.
Mumbai. Yeah, thank you for your time, Sagar.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah.